Hi, Luke from Korg here, and today I'm showing you the SV2. This is our stage piano with a wide variety of different sounds, great real-time control on the panel, it has a valve built in, and all wrapped up in a gorgeous Italian design. So there's actually 4 models available. This is the SV2-88S, 88 keys with speakers, but you can also get a 73 note version of this as well, and you can get versions without speakers as well, which is black. So this is SV273 and an 88 model the same size as this, and they all come with the RH3 action as well, so they feel great. Okay, so let's have a listen to some of the piano sounds first of all, and it's really easy to find those sounds. You just go into your piano 1 category there, and then you've got these variations, so let's have a play with these. So that's a German piano. Italian piano. Got a Japanese piano. A bit brighter. An Austrian piano. A bit more of a delicate sound. And then we've got 2 upright pianos as well, which are really good. So that's a Japanese upright, and this is a German upright. We've also got more variations of these pianos as well. So you can see we've got 6 there, but by pressing this button here, we can turn the light green, and then we've got a further 6 within this piano 1 category. So let's check out the Italian piano variation, which is a little bit brighter. We've also over here got our effects section, so this is called ambient, so we can add some reverb if we want to. There's already a little bit there, but let's ramp it up quite a bit to give us a bit more of a big spacious sound. There are also some fantastic electric pianos in the SV2 as well. So let's check out some of those. We just need to go into the electric piano 1 category. And again, we've got green variations and red variations. So let's check out number 1 first. This is a Mark 1 Rhodes. We've also got a Mark 2. And a Mark 5 as well. Plus a Dyno EP. And we've got whirlies as well, which are really nice. Another variation of those. We've got this pre-effects section here, and you also might notice that we've got lots of different sections, just like a guitar amplifier, where you can turn on and off sections and then dive in and control your different effects. So for instance, the pre-effects section here, I can just turn on, and then I can easily add some tremolo, for example, to this whirly sound. So you've got a really nice whirly tremolo there, and then you can adjust the intensity of it. And also the speed as well. And you've got other effects as well, things like Univibe and red compressor as well. It really gives your sound a lot of bite. Over here, you've got a modulation section. So let's check out a different electric piano. Let's go back to our original vintage EP kind of sound and turn on this section, and let's add something like chorus, which will widen out the sound, for example. Different type of chorus. You've also got things like phasers. and even flanges. And again, you can adjust the amount of those different effects with these two knobs here. So the next section to look at is this amplifier model right in the middle here, and this is actually tied to the valve over here on the left, which is a real valve. So once you turn that on and start driving that amplifier section, the valve really comes into play, as you'll hear. So let's select a different type of vintage EP. Let's go for this one. Now let's turn on the amplifier section, and as you can see, there's lots of different models. I'm going to go with this tweed model, and it's quite a sort of mellow effect at the moment really, but once I start turning up the drive, let's turn it up to about 5, you can really start to hear that grit, so which sounds great, especially when you start digging in. So you get that real bite to your sound. Let's go into the EP2 section now. So this is giving you more digital electric pianos like FM sounds. So let's select number 1 and you'll hear the difference immediately. And again, we've got different variations of that. We've also got an EQ section, which is really useful. So as you can see, just like the other sections, you can just turn it on and off. And then you can make a real difference to your sound by, say, increasing the high end with the treble, or mellowing it out. Or in the bass, you can enhance that, give it more bottom end, or roll it off completely. So it's a really nice way to sculpt your sound to exactly what you want. So a stage piano wouldn't be a stage piano without great organ sounds, and this has some great ones in there. Let's show you one of those. So let's go into a different category, and I'm going to select number 4. So this is your organ, and you'll notice that that's actually going through this modulation section, the rotary effect this time, automatically. And we can change the rotary speed from slow to fast, and then slow it down again. I also want to send it through this amp, so let's turn on the amp section. I'm going to dial in an AC30 to give it a lot of drive. So when you're making all these changes to your sound, what would be great is that you could save them, and you can do in the favourites really easily. You've got loads of presets, and also you can save your own as well. You've got 8 and then 8 banks of those as well, so 64 in total. Let's check out a couple of these. So number 5 here is a clav, for example. Now the clav really comes to life when you put it through the pre-effects section, and in particular the Vox wah. Now at the moment, when I select that, it's set up for an external pedal, because I can plug in an expression pedal, and that'll allow me to use that just like a wah pedal, or I can just put it onto auto mode, and then I can use it, and it just gives me automatically that great expression from a wah. I really love some of the string sounds in the SV2. In fact, the original SV1 had some great string sounds, but this has even better ones. So let's check out a couple of those. So I'm in the other category here. I'm going to go to variation number 1, but I like the green variation of this. Gorgeous string sound, and what's nice is that you can actually press function and see how these sounds are made up. They're made up of up to 3 parts, and that's what this EQ section then reflects. So you can see 2 are flashing at the moment, so I can dial in and out the layers, so I can dial back that bowed sound just a little bit to smooth out the sound a little bit, to give me this. You can also add more layers as well. So if you wanted to have a bit of a bigger orchestral sound, let's go into a different variation here and show you this one. So you've got this kind of big bombastic orchestral sound, which will change on your velocity. Or if you wanted something a little bit more delicate, say some pizzicato with some glocks and a little bit of strings, you've got this sort of sound. So as you can hear, you can get some really nice rich layers going. But even if you want to do something quite basic, just like piano and strings together, you can do that really easily. So you get a nice blend of the two. And also the variation of that is really nice as well. You've still got a piano, but you've got that nice ethereal pad sound underneath. Very atmospheric. You can also use these three sounds in a different way. You can configure it differently. You can either have a stack of 3 sounds, 3 layers, or you can have a split keyboard with one down in a zone down here. So that's really good for playing, say, acoustic bass, and then piano, or electric bass and piano and strings, or electric bass and electric piano. Or a slap bass version of that. So lots of different possibilities in terms of your layers and your splits. So there you go. That's the SV2. Go check it out.